Where he pulls up on person, the crystal cage is just so tough.
Yeah, this one, man, that might be the best scene in the whole movie right there. This is like the only animated studio that got villains like hit for hit leagues better than I think any other. Like, I don't even know if Pixar got as many hits as these. I'll be real. Dreamworks villains are pure aura, but my boy Ronax right here. Shout out Ronax. We gonna see. I better see Death from Puss in Boots. I better see Tai Lung. Do y'all mess with who's the second villain in Kung Fu Panda? Is it Shen? I better see Shen up in there, even though I don't mess with that nigga. Shen did have some aura, I'm not gonna lie. He's not counting all. This is just Dreamworks. He's sticking it to just Dreamworks. Yeah, I bet the Megamind villain, I'm forgetting bro's name. He low-key, he was a loser, but he low-key had aura too, bro. If he was counting like all animated villains, I can name there's so many good animated villains, especially old Disney. Old Disney, bro, it's so sad how Disney is now, because old Disney has so many top tiers, bro. The villain in Tarzan, Scar, the Hunchback of Notre Dame has a really good villain. Ursula, like, bro, Disney, old Disney got some incredible villains, bro. Like, animated villains be going crazy. Y'all just, it's sad that, like, now you don't see any of that today, bro. But let's get into it.
This is not just a term that can be given to anyone or anything. You just can't be handing it out to the slightest bit of steez you see. Take the Shadow Beast for example. Really pulled up like they is like that straight aura farming. Had everyone saying they is a so-called goat. Whole time fellas be theirs. Now I know a lot of y'all think your favorite villain.
These gotta be, I'm not gonna lie, what was dude, they're so irrelevant, I already forgot the name of the group. What were these people called?
Anything, you just can't be handing it out to the slightest bit of steez you see. Take the Shadow Beast for example.
The Shadow Beast. They gotta be probably the weakest anime group I think I've ever seen. Is there any group that is worse than the Shadow Beast in anime? I don't think there is a single one. There is no group in anime that is worse. I don't even think it's a competition. I don't think it's close.
Useless.
I want to be opposed.
Asking Usopp to help you in a fight, there is no point. I don't think there is a single villain that isn't tough from this production company.
This is Farquaad. I know him anywhere. Watch out.
Except from Lord Farquaad. Had Brody hitting one of these the whole movie, brother, stop. But in comparison to other villains from other studios, in terms of pure aura, these villains clear by far. There isn't a single villain except from Dora.
Let's look at this page right here. Oh yeah, Shrek too. Yeah, Shrek would count. Who would I count in this? I remember she was a menace. Yeah, the Madagascar, you was tough. Fairy Godmother. All the Shrek villains I think were 101. All the Shrek villains I think were 101. The Kung Fu Panda ones, you two I think are the top two goats. The Pharaoh is mad tough. You were tough too. I'm forgetting your name, but Pharaoh is mad tough. The rest of these I don't remember, or I just have not watched your movie. Yeah, rest of it I don't really remember like that. I don't have much thoughts on.
Villains clear by
Loki. And the ant too from Bug's Life. This nigga was tough too. Y'all know that scene where he literally kills one of his own for an example, bro. Like, he gave a really good speech that scene too. I haven't seen that movie in like years though. I haven't seen this movie in years, but this is up there too.
There isn't a single villain except from Darth Vader that can go bad for bad with anyone on this list. I'm talking Invincible versus A Good Life. It was a losing battle from the jump. But we gon' go through each villain showing exactly why they is the GOAT, starting off with possibly the greatest villain on this list. So the first scene starts off with Shifu standing on the front porch.
Yeah, shout out Tai Lung, bro.
Around him, but Brody trying to aura
shout out Tai Lung, bro.
To get the flick for the gram, talking about some these niggas the thunder, I'm the lightning, I always come first.
Get the fuck out of here! Oh, that shit garbage, nigga.
And
nah, that was actually good though. Hold on. Nah, Shifu cook. What you talking about, nigga? Yo, hold on. He said these niggas the thunder, I'm the lightning, always come first. Tell me now that's tough. I ain't gonna lie. Tell me not that stuff. I ain't gonna lie that stuff. I'll give him that.
Lightning,
I'm giving him that.
first.
I'll be
Get
real.
the fuck out of here. Oh, that shit garbage, nigga.
And mid-lightning strike, he closes his eyes and we get the pull-up. The aura
Yeah, that's
is
one of the.
so
This is one of the coolest pull-ups of all time. This, I think. I don't know what animated pull-up I'm putting over this, bro. This was different. If you were watching this as a kid when this dropped in like 2010, bruh, man, this was different, my nigga. Y'all ain't hip, bro. Y'all real life not hip. Y'all real life not hip.
So impeccable, nigga, so exquisite. He was able to time the second the lightning struck and Shifu closed his eyes to pull up at the perfect time. And the height difference is really crazy. That's how it be with my homeboy. Don't worry, gang, one day you'll be as tall and nonchalant as me. But the pull-up game is really just exceptional, and it's not even like he's pulling up just to get washed, unlike someone I know. I'm not finna say names though, cause whenever he makes an entrance, he gets straight to work, leaping up into the sky just so everyone in the vicinity can peep the fit, coming back down with a hill kick, proceeding to throw a rock at him with Shifu blocks and boom, nigga. Force bro to change the scenery, and the glowing eyes really just makes him look that much cooler.
Bro, when I tell y'all niggas, I got to cover this fight at some point. Peep that, bro.
I'm looking like these 24/7 straight crash out. And this whole fight, he's really just putting the beats on Shifu, kicking him into the air and so.
Who y'all taking? Tai Lung or Death? Who y'all taking?
Boxing in the sky while falling. This is just so clean. Even when it looks like he's about to lose, he hits the Bakugo, the Ayo and Teo, bro, the Drewski, reversing the move onto Shifu, sending him through the roof and kicks him back. Got Brody going outside right now. Where is the snow bunny? Brother, relax. And he's a snow leopard.
Bitch, I see what you did there. I know.
And this fight really just showed me that Tai Lung only cares about the aura and the aura alone. Cause the entire reason he's squabbling with Shifu right now is cause he doesn't have the aura he thinks he deserves. He's literally fighting for the Dragon Skull so he can find the secret to gaining more aura. I swear, I was on the same mission trying to find the secret to an ABG's heart. Realized all I need is some boba tea and some matcha, and it's Cash Money City.
Real life. But it was not. It was just because of the scroll, but again, they brought him up from like literal childhood and they were like, yo, you are going to be the chosen one. Only for him to finally get, like, he literally, his entire life, bro, being told that you're going to be the chosen one, only for the last possible second for the, the old dude to be like, oh nah, you got some darkness in your heart. But the darkness was only gonna come out when you rejected him. I feel like that was just crazy. I feel like that's just crazy, bro. Crazy. Like, they raised him for the gold just to reject it from him, like, when he was finally old enough. Like, that was the most reasonable crash out of all time. Most reasonable crash out ever.
And the fact he's aura farming for pure love of the game is crazy. Just
Shifu never said he was gonna be a Dragon Warrior. Was that not why they brought him in though, or am I just tripping? Am I tripping? Shifu did that, not Oogway. I swear somebody said it though. It had to be at least Shifu. If Oogway didn't say it, I know Shifu def did, bro. One of them niggas said it. That's why he was so obsessed about it, bro. It's like when I don't even know what to compare this to. I was gonna do like a Dragon Ball example or something, but like I swear it's like, no, somebody told him he was gonna be the Dragon Warrior, and then when he actually did the trial, Oogway was like, nah, you're not. Shifu obviously said it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shifu said it. I don't think he didn't.
Keep the short. Opposite gender isn't even around. He's showing out for the sake of it. Got me over here thinking he's a straight YN, certified in the street. Whole time Brody is 40. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this. This ain't even Unk, nigga, that's Gramps. Got me thinking he's about 20 years of age. He was locked up for that time alone.
Crazy,
but yet again,
bro.
this is just a testament to his aura. To be 40 and people thinking you was 20 cause you was moving like prime LeBron is.
Wait, he was 40? Tai Lung still needed to be willing to accept failure. He got hoed, no doubt, but he also was arrogant and needed humility. Him crashing out on the entire village to prove they need to be checked. That is true. You know, so sometimes you have to be willing. You have to be willing to take an L. Like, you gotta be able to take the L's on the chin, even though, like, you know, like, They teach this in colleges where a lot of like the top tier colleges, like I don't know, let's go Harvard University, stuff like that. They have the highest suicide rates because a lot of people who go there, they are kids that are so smart. They have never in their life been they have never in their life been told that they failed this, that, the third. And when they go to college and they get their first D, they like literally spiral out of their mind literally collapses, bro. Like there's a reason why like those colleges they try to teach mental toughness so hard because like a lot of them is like you were smart your whole life, you never failed once, and then you go to college, you fail one time, they get depressed, they never peak again, like they never try again. You know what I'm saying? They always teach that at colleges. Every single time I went on like a tour to like a really prestigious school, always taught that, bro. The true level.
Crazy. Got 20 years of missing experience. Muscles ain't even working the same way they used to, and he's still beating on Shifu. Incredible. But this now brings me onto the next scene, the escape. And this scene is really just one of my favorites in the entirety of the movie, because with a single feather, he's able to unlock the shell on his back. I know he was.
Yeah, that was insane. That was insane. With a feather is actually crazy, bro.
From here on out, it was practically GG's. Had the guards in straight shock. This the first time he's moved in like 20 years. Like a guy back in a 10 out of 10. They haven't fought this far before. I think the lights are too bright. But they get to fire in the crossbow. He weaves the first three and uses the fourth to break one of the chains. Guards already knew it was game over. Don't solve the whole play.
Yo, the way I forgot about this, bro. How do you miss a nigga that's chained down to the floor? How do you miss a nigga like that, bro? How is that even? How do you miss a nigga? How does your aim just fail that, bro? Nigga, that's absurd, gang.
His face
no
freaking
freaking way.
For someone else to blame, and they gon' make the dumbass mistake.
Bro, it's just sorry. I swear to God.
Again, got Tai Lung copying Spider-Man word for word, bar for bar, return to sender. But he gets the idea to use the pole as platforms, lodging them into the wall and jumping on them to escape. Got the duck or goose. I don't know which one is straight horror. This is just wrong place, wrong time. And the head of security is over here talking about he ain't gonna make it far. Have you not seen serious? What he just done with a feather alone? My
literally,
brother, he's making it out, but they shoot a bunch of arrows at him. He jumps off the pole, and this really has to be the best scene in the movie. Bunch of arrows at him. He jumps off the pole.
Bro, I forgot how hard this movie is. What? Look at this shot, chat. Yo, I forgot how tough this movie is, bro. Yo, I gotta cover Kung Fu Panda. I gotta cover Kung Fu Panda, bro.
And this really has to be the best scene in the movie, but I could have sworn this arrow hit bro right here. And you may think this is plot armor, but no, this is just his aura deflecting the arrows off his body. I am glazing right now, let me chill. But they cut the line, dropping the left, got them thinking that's GG's. Boom, nigga. And he grabs the chain, swinging around like damn Spider-Man up to the guards and gets straight to frying them. And off this scene alone, I can already tell these guards ain't trained a day in their lives. These are straight dad bods. All 60 overalls, 5'6", 300 pounds, guarding the most dangerous man on the planet. Dog, this should not be your line of work, and that strength will not help you against Tai Lung, because he hits a double kick weave right knee to the face. And peep the stance.
Damn, he really about to rock box. Yeah, got him.
Grab the hammer, kick back, and throws Brody over the edge. Bro got it the worst way for no reason.
Oh, he was out here squad wiping.
For looking at an item in the store the wrong way. It's already over. But he turns the rest of them into bowling pins and continues on with his climb. Just out here doing them dusty, taking screenshots. Bowling pins and continues on with his climb.
Y'all niggas see that? Oh my goodness, yo, the dual spin in the air is crazy.
Bowling pins and continues on with his climb. Just out here.
Bro, yo, imagine you fighting a nigga and he got you in a position like this, bro. He got you sideways in the air. Bro, heck nah, bro. No way.
Screenshots mid-fight is crazy. He gonna come up with the excuse saying it's 444. What an incredible save. But he makes it to the top and they send out explosives to finish the job, sending bro plummeting down. Got the boss over here acting like it's his first time laughing, mouth wide open. Brother, relax, it is not over. With Tai Lung over here defying gravity, climbing up the falling rocks onto the last one remaining, grabbing the explosives, jumping towards them and
Ball game.
and just peep the shots. You cannot tell me this isn't
Go.
clean. And Tai Lung's over here just talking crazy.
I don't got no family. I don't got no kids. I don't got nothing, nigga. You feel me? On the day homies. I'm crazy. You feel me? I'll lay it.
Go.
I won't give a
Goose was in straight disbelief. One smile and it's over. But this now brings me onto my last scene for Tai Lung, the pull-up on the Furious 5. And with no words spoken, he gets straight to the smoke, forcing them to cut the bridge, and he was still gonna make it anyways, making Tigress kick him back. Even got him landing with aura. He can't keep getting away with this. And after hearing Poe's name, even in his glaze, he's aura farming. Just listen to this.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
Our battle
Our battle
will be legendary.
incredible.
Got Tigress over here jealous, and they get straight to the
Yeah, they get to it in this movie, huh? Yo,
got Tigress
look at the hands.
over here jealous.
Oh my goodness, bro.
They get
Nah, they going back and forth like these. Bro, I ain't go. I have to rewatch this damn movie, bro. It's animated so beautifully too, even for how old this is.
boxing, and this fight
God
is really
damn.
just so clean. The hand-to-hand combat was exceptional.
That's what
And
I'm
the
saying.
fact they literally had to jump him to win is insane. Was out here hitting team combos on him like this is damn brawlhalla.
No disrespect to the 5 though. Nah, the 5 deserve all disrespect. Y'all was out there hoeing Poe the entire movie, only for Poe to do more to Tai Lung than y'all did as a group, as a unit, as a squad. They jumped Tai Lung, and Tai Lung finished them all off with no effort. And Poe with his literal eyes closed. Poe, without even having the intention of fighting Tai Lung, did better than these 5 that had the intention of murking him. They cut the bridge like 3 times. They were planning to kill this nigga, bro. They were fighting with the intent to kill. And all 5 of them together stood no chance against Poe, who was fighting with no killing intent. He was in that fight thinking of hamburgers and stuff like that, bro. Dumplings, bro. He was thinking of food during that fight. He was not, he did not run up on Tai Lung with the same level of what's the word I'm looking for? Of drive like these niggas, bro. It's crazy. I got to run this movie up, bro. I gotta run this. Maybe I'll rewatch it one of these days, bro. Whenever I do my animated, I don't know if y'all heard that motorcycle. Whenever I run on my animated video, maybe early next year. God, my plate is so full right now, but maybe early next year, bro. Hey, shout out Blank Boy in the chat. Just peeped you, bro. Tai Lung is really that guy. I'm telling you, top 3 animated villain of all time. I think it gotta be him. Death. Who would I put 3? I'd probably say Scar. I really like. Let me not get too off topic. Y'all know how I get with yapping. Yeah, let me not go too crazy. But I just want to show y'all this, bro. I do really like Tarzan Final Battle, bro. I really like Tarzan's final villain, bro. I loved this movie so much. Clayton, yeah, Clayton was that nigga, bro. I know in the movie, in the entire movie, Clayton's not actually that cold. But this final fight where he was capturing all the gorillas, he was in that forest running the straight ISO on Tarzan. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga had it, bro. That I don't know who else got it like that, chat. What's y'all top 3, chat? Let me know in the chat right now. Drop it in right now. I need to see everybody's top 3. I need to see that, bro.
This is damn brawlhalla. Almost had him throwing his controller at the screen. The amount of rage that game infused is crazy. But they eventually take him out over here thinking everything is sweet.
I say when we're
As he proceeds to swing around
Yo, the Thor
mountain,
voice clip is
flinging
crazy.
himself
The Thor voice clip is insane. The Thor voice
up
clip is
and landing
crazy.
right behind them. Straight shook on their faces, realized in this very moment there's levels to this. Bro, they ain't training 20 years, still moving like these. I would be shook too. And he ends up paralyzing them all, ending the fight. Had them all sent to Shifu's front doorstep, packed up.
Crazy, bro.
But this ain't even the worst villain on the list, as we got the Nightmare King, the Boogeyman, Pitch Black. And once again, his entire goal throughout the 1 hour and 37-minute movie is to gain aura. All he wants to have is the aura.
Now, I'll be honest. I don't know. Is this How to Train Your Dragon? If I'll be real, I have not seen this movie ever. So this part I'm low-key, I'm gonna have to be quiet because I gotta see what he's about. I know nothing about this nigga.
And the presence for
Tai Lung Scar Lotso from Toy Story 3. Lotso is tough. This is Rise of the Guardians, I think. I have not seen Rise of the Guardians at all, either. I have not seen Rise of the Guardians, and I have also not seen How to Train Your Dragon. Those are two movies, two classic childhood movies that I used to see the ads for all the time, but I have not watched.
to fit him just like they used to back in his glory days. Unk been reminiscent, even had a 10 out of 10 by his side. But I mean, from the very first time we see him on screen, he's aura farming, pulling up to Santa's crib on feet. Not even to squabble, just to flex the fit and leave. Tell me he ain't clean. And he really was one of the greatest haters to touch the big screen. All he does is hate. He peeps a child dreaming about being a doctor.
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
Hold this like that.
Crazy, bro.
Child dreaming about having fun.
Nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
Hold this nightmare. But to really talk about him, we gon' have to take it back to the death of Sandman. And I ain't gonna lie, Pitch was low-key getting washed out there for a sec.
Oh, is that why all y'all saying Sandman is him? Does he get packed? Does Sandman get packed?
You having fun?
Hold this nightmare. But to really talk about him, we gon' have to take it back to the death of Sandman. And I ain't gonna lie, Pitch was low-key getting washed out there for a sec until we get the pull-up. Really just one of the coldest scenes out there, even hit the and this whole scene, he was just out there hating on Sandman, talking about some
This nigga's legendary.
Based on what?
But the rest of the squad then pull up sleep deprived and everyone gets straight to work, with Sandman flying up with Jack, and this whole fight was really just so tough. Each of the Guardians basically going band for band with each other and who could slime out the enemies in the coldest way. But as Sandman's defending himself from the Snow Bunny mind control, we got Pitch Black making his appearance from behind. Pause. Over here talking about some, I'm so ahead of these niggas they can only see my back.
Hey.
Was that not clean though?
These bars though. Real life though. These bars though. I ain't gonna lie, he's dropping bars though. Is he or is he not? He dropping bars in this, my nigga. He dropping every single IG caption has been a bar. I ain't gonna lie.
GG's. And hey, you can't even lie. That boy Sadman goes out in the most gangster way. Had to keep the steez. The 10 out of 10 to Fairy is watching.
What's good? I met you at DreamCon this year. I've been mainly tapped in on YouTube. Hope all is well. All is well, bro. I appreciate you, OD. You better be at DreamCon again next year, bro. I will 100% be there.
Not go outside, but we can't talk about Pitch Black without mentioning his one-liners.
I'd say sweet dreams, but there aren't any left.
Finally, someone who knows how to have a little fun.
Incredible, I ain't even know Shakespeare was still alive. And if we're being honest, the only reason he lost here is cause Jack randomly pops his ult out of nowhere, straight plot armor. Without Sandman, this is the mismatch of doom. I'm talking
so Sandman actually died? They actually killed Sandman off? They actually killed him off?
Versus LeBron, we all know who's winning. And the pull-up game on Pitch Black is one of the most elite things I've ever seen. Every pull-up is straight out the shadows. No warning, no time to think, he's just there. And it's not even like he will do this once every couple of minutes. He will disappear just to make an entrance again in the same scene. I'm telling you, all he does is aura farm, and this is all
Batman does the same thing. I'm assuming there was music here that got muted. We'll just wait. This always happens to me, so I understand it. And I hate seeing the comments from people that are always like, oh, why is this part muted? I wish people understood. Yo, YouTube copyright, bro. They be hoeing. And it's like, it'll be on some stuff, bro. See, now it's done. Bro, it'll be on some stuff where it's like, dude, it'll be a song that you used in like 50 videos, and then it randomly just doesn't want to work anymore. Like they updated the copyright on it or something. Like the Prowler theme, I could show y'all 40 videos where I have the Prowler theme playing. And like it wasn't until this last two videos, two of my best performing videos, now all of a sudden you can't use the Prowler theme anymore. Anyways.
He's back, take him.
Anyways. Oh, muted again. Let's see. When does this finish? Yeah, they sniped your whole gang. That's tough. They sniped They start 2 minutes out this bit.
Sleeve, pulling out baby tooth, forcing Jack to hand over his staff, and he breaks it in two,
Damn.
shooting bro into a ditch. Had them laid out straight depressed, like guys after finding out their goal is going to see the noobs. Yeah, you might as well wrap it up. That is not your shorty no more. What they say?
Your life. She with the noobs. Nah.
And after doing all this master planning, he proceeds.
Yo, if your girl ever is watching them noobs, bro, GG's. That's not your girl.
Pull up to Santa's crib yet again, doing his little dancey dance on top of the globe, stomping out each of the kids believing in the Guardians except for one. Jamie overhears the only kid in the entire movie that didn't fear the boogeyman. Unlike me, bro had me straight terrified as a kid. His name is the boogeyman, the Nightmare King.
Wait, so what is his goal? Because the video is muted, so I wasn't able to like catch it. I don't know if he said it in that gap. What's his goal? Is he trying to make people forget in the Guardians? Because I know it was like, what, Jack Frost, apparently that Sandman dude, and there's like 2 other people too. I remember this movie was getting advertised like crazy. I know the Guardians like a group of 4 people, if I'm not wrong. So what's his goal? What is he trying to do?
At the cinema, you're not even meant to see, bro. I don't think you guys understand the fear he put into my heart as a child. I couldn't even turn off the lights in case bro pulled up. Going to the toilet by myself at night time was a mission in itself, but that wasn't even cause of him. That was all. Even though he may have failed in the movie, he damn sure succeeded outside of it. Had me afraid.
Make children forget the Guardians, give niggas nightmares instead of dreams, fear, try to make everybody scared. So he's basically like he's a Pennywise with aura. I don't know if I can even say that. Cause I heard Welcome to Derry is insane. I might watch that on stream too. I might watch that one of these streams. Let me actually see. How long is that episode, bro? If any of y'all watch that, how long is the Welcome to Derry episode? I do have to watch that on stream. Everybody, that Pennywise video did really well, so I gotta see that.
There is only one character to make me afraid as a grown-ass man.
Yeah,
this movie
one of the ones,
3
bro.
years ago, but I just recently watched it, and all I can say is this is the villain with the most aura in Dreamworks history.
Real life, not close either.
This movie sooner. The peak I was missing out on is crazy, and I personally think that bro's pull-up game is the most elite out of everyone on this list.
It is crazy. Zeph, you got a Discord? Yes. Yo, nigga, shout out Berleezy, bro. Oh no, bro. Nigga said,
Is that the Grim Reaper?
oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love Berleezy, bro. Ain't no freaking way, bro. Yes, I do have a Discord. Let me put the Discord link in the chat for you, bro. I got you, my nigga. Yeah, they hold you with the copyright twin. I ain't gonna lie, they hold you, bro. Shout out Ronax though. Discord link, thank you, bro. They pin it.
Was really just so tough. The fact you can see bro's face in the glass reflection is incredible. But when people told me about bro, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't believe a word they said. I already seen the aura farming in the likes of Godmother, Black and Angle Rods. There is no way it can get better than that. I was sorely mistaken, cause they start dropping it up, bonding about how they is both Dominican but get mistaken for a Negro all the time. And you mind if I get an autograph right here? And from here on out, it was pure smoke. With bro over here thinking this gonna be light work, pulling out the blade. Wasn't even able to comprehend what just happened. His eyes are still focused on bro. Didn't even realize he's already been smoked. But he grabs his sword again, coming in for the attack.
Nani?
And blocks with his, I don't even know what these weapons are called, pushing him back.
Yeah, what would you call those, real life? What would you call those? What would you call those, chat?
With his, I don't even know what these weapons.
I'm taking this reaction image too. That's a great reaction. I'm taking that.
Pushing him.
What would you call these?
Him back, but he runs back in, climbing onto the
Simtars.
chandelier,
Okay, bet.
hit straight ninjutsu tactics on bro, but that don't work. As he whispers into his ear, you were lame. Slamming him into the table and they really get to the boxing.
Or sickles. Okay, sickles. Okay, sickles. I bet. Thank you.
For real, this is the most one-sided fight I think I've ever seen. I had bro straight running for his life the entire time. Boom, nigga. And he starts going ham, slash after slash, until he ends up cutting bro right above his head, making bro bleed for the first time in his life. The man who has never been cut by a blade is now looking sorry. And this alone has now made Puss feel true fear for the first time.
Crazy.
His hair standing up and his ears down. It's like trying to
This always like this is not even a dig on the movie, but that was always crazy to me, bro. Puss in Boots died like what 8 times. You have ran fades more than we have even seen on the screen. You're telling me that you have never been in a situation like that? Like, you have never been in a situation where you got cut, my nigga? Like, you were that goated. Puss in Boots was that goated. I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy, bro.
Since 2019, realizing there's now levels to this. I just landed. How is it already GG? And Death ain't making it any better. Smelling the air, saying that he loves the scent of fear.
Literally.
This how the YNs be nowadays. You got it, gang. And this shot right here had Puss's life flashing before his eyes. Fear has now consumed him to the point he ain't even trying to fight, hitting the dash into the toilet. With Death whistling behind him, I won't even blame him for hitting the dash anymore. Just like going to prison for the first time. You got the 6'7" nigga behind you talking crazy. Gonna make you realize you was not built for this. And I won't think I've ever seen a character this shook, except from Brody from Hunter x Hunter, who went bold after feeling the aura alone. I won't think I can name anyone I've seen.
Bro, that Hunter x Hunter nigga, bro, that has to be the sorriest performance I've ever seen in my life, bro. Dude, he was at the bottom of the stairs. All he felt was aura. He abandoned the whole mission and went bald. Bro, I don't even remember bro's name. It was a dude with the glasses, too. You really think he'd be serious, bro? Like, I really thought he was a serious person, too. That is so sad.
This shook,
my
this
goodness.
Scared, this petrified of one interaction. And this encounter shook Puss to the core so hard it made him switch careers. Retiring from adventures for good and becoming a full-on house cat, taking dookies in front of other cats.
Crazy.
And this just shows the level of aura he has. To make someone switch careers because you beat them one time is insane. It's like LeBron getting dunked on one time and becoming a carpenter the next day. It just don't make sense.
Real life.
This is AI, by the way, and it's really just sad to see because throughout the rest of the movie, Puss has just got PTSD of this one fade. Even when it's not him and it's just the bears looking for him, he's still shook. Just hearing the whistle and seeing bro in the crowd as him petrified, telling them to drive faster. And hey, I can't even blame him. Look at bro, I'll be shook too. And the scene where he pulls up on Puss in the crystal cage is just so tough.
Yeah, this one, man, that might be the best scene in the whole movie right there. That might be the case for the best scene in the movie.
Game is the best I've ever seen. Every appearance is exceptional. There isn't a pull-up in the movie that I think is just aight. Every one of them had me straight geeked. And this is a scene where Puss finally realizes that bro ain't no normal bounty hunter. He is no if buts or maybes, just absolute. And he's just out here playing with his food at this point, allowing bro to run away to the place to make a wish, just so he can make an entrance yet again. This is aura farming at its finest. I don't think you guys realize the level of steez you have to be able to do this. To let the person you're chasing go just so you can aura farm. Piccolo, it may be time to pass the mantle, I ain't gonna lie. And the fact bro ain't even lose in the movie, he just decides to leave because he realizes that Puss actually values his life now. Absolute cinema, what an amazing villain. And I ain't gonna lie, this last villain was meant to just be an honorable mention, but I just had to put him in the vid. My personal favorite Dreamworks villain, Shen. Now bro don't even
Death is a villain, not an antagonist. He's deliberately going against his job to primitively, I cannot say that word. I'm about to sound that out. Primitively, I know what that word is, I just can't say it. Primitively kill Puss. That is true, because he was not supposed to kill Puss early. He was not. You're supposed to just let him die. He was like, you know what? Are you disrespecting Death so much? I'm going to just take that last kill I'm going to take your last life for you, bro. Like, It's such a cold concept, though. They did so well for that movie. Someone in the chat asked if I've seen Puss in Boots 2. I've only seen that one. I've only seen the one with death in it. I have not seen every Puss in Boots. But the one that I watched that one when I was on a date, actually. It was me and some random chick in 2023. I remember that. That was great. Watching that movie was insane. Because, like, you know, I was expecting some dumb movie to put in the background while I'm with the shorty. Whole time I legitimately got invested. I was like, there's no way. Because, like, the movie starts and it's like, it's looking like Attack on Titan. Y'all remember that Titan that he was fighting? It was looking like Attack on Titan. I'm like, what am I watching right now? Like, I didn't expect that movie to be as good as it was. I don't think a lot of people have. Like, that especially, I really did not expect it to be that good.
And have the same kind of aura as the villains on this list, at least from what I can remember. Shen has more of a classy aura, almost like Klaus from Vampire Diaries, the type of guy you only fear because of how chill he is. But at the same time, to the point it makes him seem unstable, just ready to crash out at the slightest inconvenience. Cause he really pulled up to his old crib, smoked Master's crook and ox at the same damn time, and slimed out the Master thundering rhino with his new machine. Hey, in my books, he is better than Tai Lung.
It's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
But we have now come to the end.
Oh no, I wouldn't put him over Tai Lung.
Glaze.
That's definitely Glaze.
After watching the Puss in Boots movie the other day, I just had to make a vid on Dreamworks. Every villain is just like that.
But nah, this movie, these villains. This is like the only animated studio that got villains like hit for hit, leagues better than I think any other. Like, I don't even know if Pixar got as many hits as these niggas. I'll be real. But shout out to Ronax for this video. This was tough, bro. I enjoyed this one. Sad that the copyright holds you like that. I'll be real. I'm very sad, bro. But hey, at least you getting your money to win 200K in 2 weeks is really good, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Catch y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that. I'm gonna catch y'all.